There's actually something rattling in this. Hello everybody, my videos. My name is Jamie from Alterations Games. Today we're doing an unboxing video. Okay, not going to be a very long video this one. This one is going to be the final piece of the puzzle that I need for my new streaming setup, which I've now changed for the third time. And that was in vlog 18. But basically this is something which I bought before. Bought it in 2023. It's an Elgato green screen. And I sent it back to Amazon because the description of the product did not match the physical version and it didn't fit in my streaming setup. But now the streaming setup has been changed, I bought it again. But this time it's actually £30 cheaper. But it took 3 weeks to arrive, couldn't believe it. So for the last couple of years my streaming setup was in here and it wasn't without its problems. The main problem was doors, lack of plugs, lack of space and too much furniture. But yes, also the green screen was also quite a big challenge, and yes, this got moved twice. Now over there I used to have a wooden rail. It was fine for about 3 or 4 months and it snapped. So I moved it to here, and also I substituted a wooden rail to a metal rail. Basically it's a curtain rail. And not once has the landlady said to me, why is there a curtain rail on the ceiling? So a lot has changed in the last couple of months, but yes, my streaming setup is now in here where it once was when I first started the channel in 2017. But yes, it was a bit cluttered in that corner, but yes, that was basically where I streamed, and my sofa was my gaming chair. And hopefully, if my calculations are correct, it should go here. I quite recently did an unboxing video for the Spectrum Next, and because my green screen hadn't arrived yet, I had to get it done. So I was using my old one, which I took off the wall, and I put some hooks on the ceiling and went from there to there. Now, I bought my first green screen in 2017. I think I bought it from Amazon. What I paid for it, I cannot remember. It was skint at the time, and all I could afford was the poor quality ones. That and poor quality lighting made it difficult to use the chroma key. But I used it for a few months and eventually upgraded it to a new green screen, and Mum did alterations, she put on the curtain rail for me, and it went from there to there. And it was brilliant, it really was. And of course now it's not there, because of course my hammer beads are there. But what worries me about this one has already been bought, unboxed, repackaged, sent back, put back in warehouse, bought again, re-delivered, while the box shows signs of wear and tear. But yes, even though I did do the same in 2023, I'd be surprised if it is the same one. But when I put it back in its box, it took me about 3 times the amount of time it took to take it out of the box. It was difficult. But yes, I'm hoping it's not busted, I hope it's not broken, but it's rattling at times, which is sort of worrying, really. Okay, let's unbox it again. I really hope this is not damaged. It took 3 weeks to arrive. I don't have to wait another 3 weeks. Right. I won't put it back together the first time. I had a combination of sellotape and Gorilla Glue. Oh, right there. Now I'm hoping that the thing that is rattling inside is something like a piece of paper or a bit of polystyrene, which is split, I have to admit. Both of them are. All of them are. This absolutely disintegrated. We'll put it back together. Brushed it, I think. It could also be that, it's a bit of card in there, that could be the thing rattling. Right, it's wrapped with sellotape, that's a good sign. Right. Again, it's going to be messy. There you go. Big massive bazooka. Right, okay. I don't know what the odds would have been for me to get the same one again, but it hasn't happened this time because this is not how I wrapped it up the first time. This is not sellotape, this is cling film, I think. It's not sellotape. Right. Again, something's rattling. What is that? Oh, that's not a good sign. It's probably a... Right. Right, so what is rattling? Because something is. What is it? Right. Okay, I found the thing that was rattling. It's actually the handle. Right, that was actually what was... Where'd you come from? That's what was rattling. That's come off. I hope it's not snapped off. I hope it's put it back on. It's gone again. I don't know if it's broken or not. It will go on there and it will close and it will lock. I just don't think it's going to last for a long period of time. So I'll think of a way to try and get it to stay on there. I mean, that's closed, that's locked. Okay, so opens and closes alright, but does it raise? It should do. It should stay there. It does. Now, I suppose there is an option, if you wanted to, you can put a hook on the ceiling to go around that handle. We'll see. Right, so hopefully there you go. What do you think? Might be able to go back a little bit more. Okay, testing 1, 2, 3. This is of course OBS Streamlabs to see what it can do. It's great as in that square. But yes, I've had so many problems in the past with green screens. But anyway, might be able to extend that a little bit more by using the Alt key. But I'm not using a streaming light at the moment of time, but we are going to enable the filter. So select the webcam, go to filters, edit filters, enable the chroma key filter. And considering I'm not using a green screen, that's not too bad. But yes, that is either an orb, or it's the bulb on the ceiling, or it's half moon territory. But no, it's the bulb on the ceiling, which of course is in the wrong place. And there we go, that is what it looks like with the streaming light. Now when I first started streaming and recording videos, I was using the basic of lights. In fact, the first one I bought was just a table light I bought from Wilkinson's. And it did struggle. Eventually I upgraded to 2 streaming lights, and for many years I was using 2 streaming lights every time I streamed or recorded a long play, for example. But now I'm only using the 1 streaming light. But yeah, depending on what time of day I'm recording, maybe I might not need the streaming light at all. But I think that's really good. Fantastic. I'm absolutely delighted with it, really is good. Of course, it's a nice feeling now knowing it's not going to fall down, and it shouldn't. Before I turn the feet 90 degrees, it won't tip over. But there wasn't many occasions where previous ones had fallen down, but occasional time they did fall down, but this one shouldn't. So we see how it performs with 1 streaming light, let's see how it performs with just a streaming light and no wall light. So there we go, I've just turned off the main light, now we're using the only form of light in this room, which is the streaming light. And it's performing very well. It really is good. Well, that's actually the highest it goes. But I'm fairly happy with that. Hopefully I can go back a bit further. Right, how far back can we go? Quite some distance, I think. Now, even though that's actually now further than it was, it's still in full shot, so that's fantastic. We've got so much space now. That is brilliant. All this room we've got, now we need a streamer. Jasper, you're up. There you go. Plenty of space. Absolutely plenty. He's not hitting the chair or any shape or form. There you go. We're going to stream, Jasper. Now, even though I have actually changed my streaming setup 3 times, you're always going to have disadvantages and advantages. But with this one, there's not many disadvantages. But one of the main problems I've had with all the setups I've had previously was trying to get in and out of the room. But here, not a problem. When we go to the front door, plenty of space. If there's a knock on the door, or just wants to go outside, or just wants to come in, no problem. Want to go to the kitchen, get some a drink? No problem. No problem. So there we go. There's absolutely no issues at all. Get in and out of the room, no problems, no worries, no dramas, no trip hazards, or any shape or form. That is fantastic. It really is good. It is so good. It's really good. I'm really impressed. And of course, another advantage is thumbnails. Of course, every time I do a thumbnail, I always use Photoshop. For example, if I was to long play one step beyond, which was I have in the past, I'll pose with the box, and I go into Photoshop and draw around the image, and I've got a permanent green screen behind me, which of course is the highest of quality. It's going to make editing a lot more easier. I mean, my Photoshop skills aren't brilliant anyway, but it's the best I can do. But yeah, brilliant. Really is good. But yes, the chair. I'm still not sure whether to include the chair or no chair. I don't know. I might see if Mum can make something to go over there rather than just using a t-shirt. I don't know. What do you think, guys? With or without chair? I don't know. Maybe. Don't know. So yeah, I'm really pleased with that. Now also, when I was using my temporary one to this one to ride, I put some hooks on the ceiling and I had to move them back a little bit because the problem I was having was the light was in the wrong place. That light. It was actually on the other side of the green screens. Of course, it was actually pitch black on this side and it was bright on that side. So I had to move the hooks back a little bit so the light was on this side. But now this green screen is not going to the ceiling anyway. You've got about that much gap. So the light is there. Anyway, now we've got to try and find out if it actually does go where I've planned it to go when I'm not using it. Right, so hopefully, like that, close that. And now it's going to go underneath there. So there we go, the moment of truth, will it or won't it? Of course it does! Brilliant! So there goes not big trip hazard territory. That is so good. Because that was the worry with the last one, where I was going to put it. I didn't have anywhere to put it. And now I have. That's brilliant. I have to admit, I'm really impressed with that. I was worried about that wasn't going to fit, but that is brilliant. Now my original plan was to have some sort of storage system under here. I suppose technically I have, but it wasn't quite the original plan, but that's brilliant. That is superb. I better be quick and run out of memory and battery combined. It's Jamie Warden's Games. Please like and comment. You can find me on most platforms. I'm in Warden's Games, find it fairly easily. And all videos like this, original method of cheese have been making and live streaming on Friday night. A good time, 8 o'clock, it's hard to beat. Ciao, bye, see ya.